Good day, everyone, and welcome again to the Benga Kindele YouTube channel. My name is Benga Adetitun, and I'm your host on this YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk to you about some success and motivational lessons from the Chinese bamboo. The success and motivational lessons from the Chinese bamboo. What do I mean by the Chinese bamboo, and what is the Chinese bamboo? If you may want to ask or may want to know. Chinese bamboo is a kind of bamboo that is grown in some parts of the world and especially in China. The Chinese bamboo grows in the first year, second year, third year, fourth year. In those 4 years, the growth is not really seen. But in the fifth year, the Chinese bamboo grows and 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 comes out. So you'll be wondering, where was the Chinese bamboo before? I watched a documentary about a documentary some weeks or months ago about somebody that parked a car in a particular place somewhere in one of the developed countries. The person parked the car. Before the person went and came back, or wait, the following day, a tree has grown inside of the car and has come out inside of the car overnight. It came out. That is an example of the Chinese bamboo. Definitely that tree must have been growing internally, and just waiting for the right opportunity to sprout out properly and then be noticed. So now I've been talking to you about motivation and that you should not give up. I've been talking to you about success. I've been talking to you about business. I've been talking about success in education. Success in education is not achieved in one day. Somebody said the height that great men reached and they maintained was not reached in one day. He said, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. They were toiling. They were busy toiling, studying, reading. So as they were reading, studying, doing a lot of all sorts of things, when it came to the time when they were to deliver and to deliver, they were able to be the best, and they were selected to become the great people that we see in life even as today. Now, back to the story of the Chinese bamboo. This Chinese bamboo, I said it earlier, in the first year, you will not see the growth noticeable. It may not grow more than 1 feet. The second year, not more than 1 feet. The third year, not more than 1 feet. The fourth year, not beyond 1 to 2 feet. But the fifth year, it will grow up to 10 feet. Up to 10 feet. It should just come out. Vroom. It's as if the potential has been kept inside. It has been latent. It has been kept hidden. So in the fifth year, it comes out. Maybe you started a business, or you've seen somebody started the business, or you started something, and the thing have not blossomed, and you are thinking of giving up, and you are doing everything in the right way you're supposed to do it. I come to tell you and to give you lesson from the Chinese bamboo that you should not give up. Don't give up. Never give up, because the success you are expecting is just right by your side over there. The success you have been waiting for is just right beside you over there. Don't give up. Why? Because in the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, some things were going on, some jiggling were going on, some learning, some reproduction were going on. In the fifth year, things are going to change. Things are going to change. Remember the story of the acres of diamond. The man is somebody who owned the acre, and he did not know the acre contained diamond. Somebody told him about acres of diamond. Instead of him to look at his own field, he went out to search for diamond somewhere else. He didn't look inwards first. He did not look inwards first. So he went away, and eventually he died in the place he went to. A poor man, not finding any diamond anywhere. The person that now bought that field that he sold, the land he sold, came and found diamond in that land. I'm inviting you this day that you should not give up. Learn from the story of the Chinese bamboo. These times people are giving up, and they are saying things are crumbling. The dollar to the naira exchange rate in the international market is going down. Prices of oil is dropping because of this and because of that. So many things are happening in the world today that makes people to want to give up or even to commit suicide. I'm calling you to invite you and to tell you that Chinese bamboo did not give up. In the first year, it didn't grow beyond 1 meter. In the second year, it didn't grow beyond 2 meters. In the third year, it didn't grow beyond 2 meters. In the fourth year, it didn't grow beyond a particular length that people will not even notice that it was there. But in the fifth year, something dramatic happened. It was just waiting. Everything was inside ready, and then it came out. You've heard of story of people that had breakthroughs in life, and breakthrough is like you are trying to break the fence. Between here and the other side is your breakthrough, and you have been hitting and hitting at the fence, hitting at the fence, hitting at the fence. At a particular point in time, you hit, and if you give up at a particular time, remember every hit on the fence with the hammer weakens the fence, weakens the obstacle, weakens the resistance that was there. Now, if you give up, that means all the effort I put into it is wasted. All the effort I've put into hitting the wall is wasted, because on the other side of the wall is your breakthrough. On the other side of the wall is your bounty. So why can't you keep on hitting on the wall? Why can't you keep on hitting on that wall until the wall gets down? Now, I've heard about people who left things that they have been doing before. They have been hitting the wall, hitting, boom, boom, boom with the hammer. And then the wall refused to come down. Then the one said, I'm tired, I'm leaving. Then he left. Somebody else came and took over the job and then held the hammer. Just the one hit that he hit like this, the wall came down, and then he found resources on the other side. Also, I must tell you that there's a place of favor in the story as I've just said here. I have a story of favor in the life of the former president of Nigeria, President Olusegun Obasanjo. He was in the Nigerian army, and the Biafran war and the Nigerian war, between Biafran war, the civil war in Nigeria was going on from 1967 to 1970. In 1967, he was not the commander of the Nigerian troops. In 1968, he was not. In 1969, he was not. Even 1970, he was not. Just a few weeks later, they invited him to be the commander. And by the time he came to the command, what happened? The Biafran just came to surrender. They came to surrender. Though in that case, it's not the fault of the other commander that left, because he was being posted to leave the place. What I'm saying is that there's favor, and you should be praying every day for favor. Pray in the morning for favor, pray in the afternoon for favor, pray in the night for favor. People are being favored. I've heard about an individual. He was going on the way, and after prayers, and somebody met him on the way. The person was a politician, and he saw him, and he said, "What job do you do?" The man said, "I am a printer." And the man said, "I'm going to make you a millionaire." He said, "You're going to make me?" He said, "Follow me." And he followed him to his house, and he gave him his card, and he saw that he was really a big man. And he told him he's going for campaign, that all his campaign posters, he was one that would print it. And immediately he wrote some check or some amount for him to start the process. And that was how that man came to limelight and became an influential individual. You know, that man had been printing for a long time. I've been doing his printing job for a long time. Nobody knew him. But favor came knocking on that day that the politician met him. And the story of that man changed. Don't give up on what you are doing. If you see that what you are doing is not working out, don't leave that. Instead, create another avenue, another source, another thing that you can do. Don't quit what you are doing, because winners never quit and quitters never win. This is your time to win. This is your time to go for the top. This is your time to reach up. This is your time to climb up. So I'm inviting you this day, and I'm challenging you this day, that this is a time for you to rise up. Look at the Chinese bamboo. It's a very typical story. Go back and look at it. You're watching this video, watch the story of that. You can watch the video how it shoots up. It shoots up. In fact, that tree that I'm talking about in a particular country, just recently, the car was parked, and the tree overnight it came out. People say, it is this thing. Perhaps that tree related to the Chinese bamboo. And I want you also to be related to that Chinese bamboo. You, as you are watching me, I am related to the Chinese bamboo, and I want you to be related to the Chinese bamboo, not in terms of coronavirus or any kind of bad influence or bad disease or bad thing, but in every good area. Be related. They do not give up. The first year, nothing. There was latency was going on, potential, but they were just building it up until the fifth year. That is what I came to tell you today. Don't give up. I see you are at the edge of giving up. Don't give up, because the time for the good thing to happen, the time is now. The time is now. The time is now. You can see good things that you have been expecting. I can see it coming your way even now. So don't give up. Just stay, remain resilient. Don't give up. Don't leave that government job. Some people, they leave the government job because it's low paying. They found a business they want to go into. Don't leave the government job because just very soon they are going to increase your pay. So I've seen some people that left the government job. As they left, few months later, the pay was increased. Then they tried to come back. They could not. It's difficult to get back. Don't leave anything you are doing. Stay with it, like the Chinese bamboo, and it's going to yield multiple and great and mighty fruits. I am going to talk to you in my next YouTube video. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Notification. The subscription button is just below the YouTube. This video, just below here. So just click it. As you click it, you subscribe. Then you see it's like a bell. You click the bell also, that notification button, so that when I release new videos, you will get to know. Now, subscription is free. You don't need to pay for the subscription. So I want you to subscribe today so that everything can go on for us. I'm going to count from 10 to 1 so that you can subscribe within that 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I am going to talk to you some other time. Don't give up, and you are going to succeed. You are going to succeed. Bye for now.